What's going on, America? You with the messenger at Dirt on Knowledge. The information is up at James at facebook.com. Today's information. You have a lot of racism going around. But what I wanted to say to America this evening is we have, on top of that racial systemic failure, economic failure. A lot of our communities are watching not only restaurants like Burger King, fast food joints, all that good stuff, up and leave, but watching massive supermarkets and banks too. Here's why. First example, when Steven Mnuchin decided that he was going to buck with $500 billion of our American tax dollars and refused to tell us where it's going, that's breaking more trust with the spender. In case nobody has covered this on public media like Fox and the power structure, which usually you hear on TYT, the power structure, the conservative Republican right-wing media, which a lot of us know is true, why would they tell you that? Why would they tell you that when you send your kids to public schools, they tell you to put the phone in the pocket, but when you send it to private school, they can tell you to use it? Why do you think when they opened up all of these fucking churches, for another example, the only Catholic churches? You gotta keep those evangelicals on his side. The bottom line is, America, none of this was on accident, none of this is going to be changed, and this is how they want it. Sit with that. And I want you to comment down below. Please feel free. If you want to rash this shit out, go right ahead. Get it out there. I don't take any of your negative comments, America, as insults. I take it as information. Just to get an idea of where you're at. Because that's what we should be doing with these. You have no idea. We could form our own government. That can't be done. Yes, it can. They broke the Constitution 4 years ago when they put that orange fuck in there. Who basically went on the TV today and said, well, we're going to start lynching everybody. Oh, you think Trump put any fucking change to that? No, he didn't. Go look at the fucking legislation he signed today. It's the same shit. He's utilizing the neo-Nazi chapters to brutalize every fucking person going. Lancaster, California. Albuquerque. Palmdale County, California. It's coming up the coast now. But see, you don't hear nothing about my community, for example, when I report in America, because we're communal policing. We keep an eye on our people. We all keep an eye on each other. We handle the responsibility. Because that's what you're supposed to do when your government basically packed their shit and walked away from you. Why do you think you're not getting that $600 a week anymore? Because they don't want you to be stable. They want you to be begging. They want you to be bums. They want you to fucking kill each other. Because that's what they want you to do. Less responsibility. More room for the 1%. This isn't conspiracy talking. This isn't paranoia talking. This is somebody witnessing it with their very own eyes. Watching an entire fucking world crumble in front of my 4-year-old's eyes. That's what your negative comments are doing, by the way. Waking us up. We know how you feel. It's what you want. Every person with money watching this, you know. Especially if you do the work that Robert Kiyosaki is doing. Why do you think that man is all of a sudden on a fucking radio show? Because he has time on his hands? No. He's trying to wake you up. Do whatever the fuck you feel that you are capable of doing to make life better for yourself. He doesn't mean, oh, make money works for you. Yes, that's very true. Once you go to work and start saying, okay, I'm making this work for what I want to do then. And when you get to there, you have another idea of getting up in your life. You don't work for money. That's the number one thing we need to start thinking of in our communities, because look what the value, the gold standard of the dollar is no longer valuable. The dollar is losing value every day because the economy is tanking and it's not going up. Don't look at the stock market. Go look at the numbers. Watch your own community's communal economy. Dig deep into the New York Stock Exchange. Look at those graphs. Look at the diagrams. They speak for themselves. Why do you think none of these fucking rich people who are not paying their taxes are getting away with it? Because their money is their money. Which is our money. Why do you think Steve Mnuchin is refusing to tell the American people where your money's going? Because that's part of the plan. Basically cripple an entire working class society. Shoot them up with drugs. Turn us against each other. No more work that needs to be done. If you don't start thinking like that, you're gonna die, America. And it breaks my heart that I'm on here right now telling you the truth. These people don't care about COVID-19. They're using that as a fucking black swan excuse to destabilize our entire society. Because they don't want it. They don't associate with us. They don't come down here. They don't live here. Why the fuck would they care about keeping it together? We're in the way to them. We're a burden to them. Wake up. I want everyone to do some homework. And feel free to disagree with the video, because then I'll know where you're standing. You're at a time in your life where you either need to say to yourself, okay, apocalypse now is coming down the road. Are we going to kill each other? Or are we going to stand up and fight? So they militarize the police, we militarize our community. We know plenty of veterans that don't give a shit about this fucking system that screwed them for years. In other words, learn how to fire a weapon. Because that's just exactly where this world is going. 27 lynchings in 2 days. That's just reaching out. Calling people, emailing people, asking about their community, just being curious to report. Because nobody in your power structure is reporting this. Why? Because that would give us power. That would give us knowledge, which is more power to get where we gotta go. It's all up and down the south end and west end of this country. How about we maybe reach out to our brothers and sisters down there and pull them up here? No, we can't do that. Too much of our time. Can't trust our brothers and sisters. Our government told us not to. That's why you're not reaching out, and that's why everybody's quiet. To answer the questions of TYT, the damage report, where's the Democrats, where the progressives? They're too busy listening to Big Brother. Some of us aren't. Some of us know the game. And what you're doing, America, by not saying a fucking word about your community, is you're playing the game. Shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing. To send the military down to your neighborhood. Gives a shit. Let them. That'll give us every fucking inclination of what our military is really about. You ever think of that? I hope you are. And this is not to demean anybody. This is not to diss anybody. This is what's really going on. I also made a mistake on some facts on John Iadola's The Damage Report on the Atlanta guy that took 3 shots in the back. I apologize for that misinformation. I looked at the video the wrong way. But to use that as an example, and God rest that man's soul, start fighting. There's ways to prevent these deaths. Get out of your car. Get out of your safe space. Get a bat. Get a fucking stick. Get a rock. Get a brick. Learn how to defend yourselves. Learn master anything to defend your communities, because your government is trying to take us down to make room for their society. Please heed this message. Share it in share it in an email to family and friends. I know this is intense and I know it's hard to understand. Please take the time to take it in. But please leave a comment down below to see where you guys are at. The information doesn't lie. Facts are facts. People make it racist. Facts are facts. People make them biased. But the fact is, something is not right and this is not normal. Stay safe. Stay conscious. Stay aware. And when you leave your homes, please stay protected. Protect yourselves at all costs. And look out for brothers and sisters in the community. And look out for your families and friends. Peace and love.